My name is Nicole Witsell. The game I'm doing is a Let's Play on is Choplifter. The game was made by Dan Gorlin. It's a single-player shooting casual game. What I found that's interesting about this game is actually how the porting of the style of this game was done in reverse from how traditional games in the 80s were normally done. So the game was originally created on an Apple II computer, and then later the porting made it out to an arcade machine, whereas the games in the 80s went in the other order, where they were made on the arcade machine and then later on home computers. So I found that kind of interesting because not a lot of games at that time were doing it in the reverse style order, which kind of, we guess we can relate to now because we're making our games on PCs and then eventually putting them on the arcade machines. The game I'm working on is called Toxic Monster. Right now, it's styled to be a single-player action-based game. However, my group and I would like to eventually make it multiplayer. In Toxic Monsters, the objective is to kill the enemies and try to get their slime balls, which they turn into after you kill them, in the main basket in the level, which is going to be all post-apocalyptic theme, while trying to stay alive until you get a certain number of points. Toxic Monsters and Choplifter are like Joust, which is the Atari game we're basing off of, because all three involve killing random spawned enemies in order to keep your character alive throughout the game. And they also have a type of flying mount, or in our case, in Toxic Monsters, we also have a ground mount to navigate throughout the levels. So, I'm going to go ahead and start the game. Okay, so the red circle here pretty much means how many of the people out in the field that you're trying to get to were killed. The blue circle means how many people are on the chopper right here that you managed to pick up. And then the green circle means how many people you managed to get back to home base, which is right here. So to move up, you just press the up arrow. And to move down, you can release the up arrow and you'll just slowly descend like you see right here. Or, once you're up, you can press the down arrow and you'll just descend faster like that. To move left and right, you just simply press the right arrow or the left arrow. And then another mechanic I thought was cool in this game was how you can change the facing of the chopper by pressing D. So right now he's facing right, then center, or you can make him face left, basically. And then to shoot in this game, all you have to do is press S. See? And the shooting style changes too, depending on the direction you're facing. So I'm going to go ahead and play the game. You also want to watch out for tanks and jets, because those are pretty much the enemies in this game that can kill you or the hostages. So once you land down, the hostages the people will actually come running to you, and you just want to pretty much pick them up and then get them back to home base, like this. So you can also shoot at the tanks and get rid of them, or get killed by jets like that, which are pretty annoying. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the game. What makes this game different than the rest of the shooting games is that not only are you shooting at enemies to stay alive throughout the different levels, but you're also trying to rescue characters to win the levels, while simultaneously controlling a vehicle that will move or descend on its own unless you force it otherwise. So thought that was pretty cool because you're kind of trying to focus on multiple aspects in a shoot versus most shooting games when you're just kind of shooting at one enemy, I guess. It's similar to Joust because the flying mechanics in this game are similar to it. They both have that Flappy Bird type flight mechanic where you have to keep pressing the up arrow if you want to stay up, or press the down arrow if you want to go down faster kind of deal. at the same time, you're trying to destroy your enemies to gain points, which again makes this game a lot like Joust, where you're trying to destroy the little monsters in Joust to gain points. I like that I can shoot. I like the shooting mechanic in this game, the speed in it, because it's not too fast or too slow of a reaction. So I don't like how you have to constantly press S, though. I would like it better if you could just hold down S, but I do like how that the chopper just slowly descends after you finish holding down the up arrow. So I also don't like the jets in this game because they are too difficult, I think, when you're trying to focus on staying alive from the tanks on the ground, but that's their decision. So that's my Let's Play for the game, and thanks for watching.